Crossing the road must be very difficult when you're a family of geese.
Oh, get your baby! Get your baby! Oh, help him! Yay! Thank you!
Thank you to this guy and the other drivers who stopped to let them through.
Too often we limit our idea of ahimsa, or non-violence, to just human beings. But human beings are just a small part of this planet. There are countless other living beings. Nitha Shanti, vegan.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule e suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
And this is how you are kind to yourself. That's how you are planning a beautiful life for now and the future, and for all others around you, for all your children, grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren, for further generations from your clan, your family.
Please keep watching to find out more.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message entitled The King of Wars, Revelation about War and Peace, Part 3 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 10, 2024.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius. Vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna. Vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu. Vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira. Vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad. Vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. Etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
Warning: sensitive images.
I really miss the Himalayas times and the Haota times. Haota is a mountainous area in Taiwan where I used to go to do retreats, either alone or with a couple of residents, yes. And then sometimes I took the whole residence group at that time to come with me, and we pitched tents on the bank of the river. And we lived simple, very simple. So these two places I miss very much. I wish I could relive it any time. And there's also another place I like in America, one of the mountains, in San Jose, California. And that mountain is the only one that still has trees, plants, and white flowers, that bloom so beautifully in spring. I love that place very much. Every night we just made a small little fireplace, with 3 stones, and collected the dry wood around it to make vegan meals. And we lived in second-hand, fourth-hand, fifth-hand trailer, yes. And there's a little water well, on that mountain. There is also a lake in the front, which is the water supply for that city. I really love that very much. These couple places, I love to stay there forever because nobody's around, only you and the mountain, the bird people, the trees, and some small source of water, yes. Now it's completely different. At that time, my finances were limited. Our food supply and clothing, everything was limited then, but I was the happiest. Now I could have anything I want. I could have things sent to me if I want, but I don't enjoy that much anymore, and I eat very simple, even just brown rice, sesame, salt, and if some vegetables, then it should be those, no pain kind. And if fruit, then just melons, cucumber, that's it. No more of those normal foods that humans usually consume. No oranges, no apples. I don't even buy juice because it would take a lot of work outside there to make juice, so I just eat melons directly, if I have any. And even the skin of the melons I made into pickles. So I have vegetables as well, you see. If I want to, I can eat them for freshness, yeah. You just put water, salt, vinegar, and a little sugar, And the peel you cut into small pieces and put into a jar or a glass container, and you leave it in the fridge for 3-4 days, or for up to a week even. You can eat them fresh, very nice. Yeah. So we don't need to make a lot of landfill garbage. And also the peels are very nutritious, more nutritious than the flesh inside of the melons. Because when you eat melons, you can make the peels into a vegetable pickle. And that is quite a lot of food already. Yeah. If it's convenient, then you can buy these melons and eat the flesh inside and use the peels to make pickles as your daily vegetable. It's a lot, So I don't have to buy a lot of things. That is quite luxurious already. And life can be more contented that way. You don't have to do a lot of washing or cooking or produce a lot of garbage. Because nowadays people sell you things for delivery that's already packed, in plastic bag, small or big. And that produces a lot of garbage in the end. Because I guess it's still a pandemic risk and many other risks of illnesses, like even bird flu nowadays is spreading all over already, and many other strange sicknesses or old sicknesses are revisiting. So people, when they deliver, would wrap things. They sterilize the vegetables and then they wrap them in plastic to keep them hygienic for you. Yes. So in this kind of situation, we produce too much garbage for the landfill and the environment, and choke the waterways and contaminate the rivers, all kinds of water everywhere. Nowadays, a lot of water sources are contaminated with forever chemicals, microplastics, and all kinds of harmful things. The water is not as pure as before, as in the Buddha's time, But even in the Buddha's time, the monks were already advised to use cloth to filter the water so that any worms or insects would not die in the cooking process. And even if the monks drank some milk at that time, the milk was humanely made, that. Some rich humans have cow, ox, or sheep people, and they just milk them with their hands, very gentle, and just enough to use for their family or a little bit for the village. Not like how we produce en masse nowadays with all kinds of machines hooked up to the poor cow people, a breast sucking all the milk out, and we snatch away their babies, even eat their babies. Oh my God, there's no end to our violence. I don't know how most people's hearts can bear to eat all this if they really know how the meat is made and from what. See, they just see the packet. They cannot picture the cow people suffering, struggling, kicking while being murdered or having their throat cut, or the babies being separated from the mother, crying all the way and going to be chopped, to be your view. And all the fish people jumping, grasping for breath in the net, or being caught alive, kept alive, and having the head chopped to be eaten while still alive. Oh my God, many other things like that. And the crab and lots of people screaming when people throw them in the boiling water to be cooked alive. And all the shrimp people still jumping while being cooked. Talking about that, it is terrible for the heart. I don't want to. I don't want to, but I have to remind people that these are the facts. The truth is like that. The truth is the flesh, the meat that you stuff into your mouth comes from tremendous suffering and pain of the innocent beings who have done no harm to you. talking about all this is really heart-wrenching. Yesterday, I could not bear it, seeing so much suffering, physically and non-physically. You can see it in your mind even if you don't watch TV. Because your soul is free, you can roam around and look everywhere you want. Sometimes I have to shut it all down, otherwise I can't live. Yesterday I was in so much pain and suffering, seeing too much sorrow in the world. I normally don't pray to God for anything, for myself. But yesterday I had to kneel down and say, please, just for my sake, please stop all this. Don't punish me with all this suffering that I have to see, have to feel. I have to know. It was terrible. I cannot bear it. But you see, we are the ones who create all this. We are the master that could stop all this. So I just begging all of the people in the world, please be kind to yourself. Because if you really, truly want to be kind to yourself, then be kind to all others. Stop all the suffering for the animal people and for the humans in the wars. And that is how you are kind to yourself. That's how you are planning a beautiful life for now and the future. And for all others around you. For all your children, grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren. For further generations from your clan, your family. Please be kind to yourself. I'm sorry to have told you all this. I just talk as it goes. Whatever comes. I don't write down anything. I don't have any people who write for me. I don't have anyone for the teleprompter or notes or anything at all. I'm talking only into recording devices. I use two, so in case one doesn't work or I might have forgotten to record on one. It did happen also sometimes. So I use two in case one is not working and the other is picking it up.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 70 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
February 2024. In a warming of relations, Hungary's and Sweden's prime ministers, their excellencies Viktor Orban and Ulf Kristersson, respectively agreed to meet in Budapest ahead of Hungary's parliament voting on Sweden's application to join NATO, the last member state yet to approve the accession. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Vegan. Forget what you looked like before. Of course you look better now.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
Oh, I don't like banks anymore. The banks give me a lot of trouble. Sometimes, a lot of bureaucracy. They don't let me give money to others, through the check or through credit cards even. I just wanted to send some money, just 40,000, to an animal people shelter that's in need. They forbid me. They say I'm not allowed, and if they ask some of my disciples who used to keep my money for me before to send it to my bank, then they don't let me take it. For example, if it's from Singapore, they told me Singapore is a Muslim country. Oh my God, what kind of ignorant person is that?
Open-minded viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled The King of Wars, Revelation about War and Peace, Part 3 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Mercy and Judgment, selections from the Kabbalistic Zohar, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.